Hey guys, welcome back to the Battle Bunnies. Today inside of this video, we're going to be trying out some new levels as well as getting some new bunnies. So first, let's go and do that. Let's get in here to the eggs. First, we'll just do the normal gachas and then we'll do the premium gachas. In the last video, we did learn that there are actually some that we don't have in here. So that is actually very interesting. I thought we had them all, but at least in the last video, we got a couple of new ones. So maybe there are some new ones we can still get. I have some hope for that at least right now because of the last video. There we go, Licky. I did not have a Licky. That looks like, if you guys know Pokemon, that looks like the Pokemon Lickitung. I don't know, the tongue is just a little smaller, but that is honestly kind of scary. Licky is kind of a scary name. I don't know what to think about that, but yeah, we got Licky, okay? That is all we know. And we got quite a few pupas, actually. Quite a few pupas so far. That is kind of crazy. I don't know if that one's more common than the other ones. There's another Licky too. That is very weird. His evolution material is his tongue. So we just tear out the tongues of the extra ones. That is actually terrifying. But let's go ahead and do some of these too. I don't know what to think about Licky. Honestly, he kind of scares me. But there we go. We got another Big Eyes. Okay, I already have that one. And then let's see what else we can get. Do we get another Big Eyes? Another Toy Sword Bunny. Wow, that is actually very interesting. We got new ones out of the normal gacha, but not out of the premium gacha. That is the exact opposite of what I was expecting. But there we go. Now we have Licky in here. I don't know what to think about him, but yeah, he kind of scares me, like I already said. I don't think we have any XP. Okay, we can only get him up to level 2, so we're probably not going to be using him. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of Licky and if you want to see me use him inside of the next video, because we can definitely do that in the next video. But let's go and get started into these. I don't know what to think about these levels. I think it's called like the dungeon is the set of levels. Is it hard? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Okay, it is definitely in a dungeon. That is kind of terrifying. But let's see if we can actually beat this level. I'm going to mainly be relying on the seal, of course, as usual, and the normal bunnies. The seals are mainly tanks. So we'll send out a seal and then we'll start kind of spamming the normal bunnies. What the heck is that thing? That's like a slime, a slug. I don't know. And a bear. Okay, there's also a bear. I don't know what to think about that one either. But he does seem to do quite a bit of damage. I think he just one-shotted my guy. Oh my gosh, he just blew up my seal. That is kind of scary. But honestly, he did die pretty quickly. These slime guys are not dying very quickly. That is kind of scary. But hopefully we can kill it. We do have another bear coming as well, which is kind of terrifying. I honestly don't know if we can beat this level. I honestly don't think we can. But I guess we'll find out, right? They're almost up to our base. But we do also, I think, almost have the cat cannon. I don't know if, or the bunny cannon, sorry. I don't know if the bunny cannon will really do anything for us, though, to be honest, against these guys. I guess we'll find out, right? Let's go and use the bunny cannon now. There we go. And that killed absolutely no one. So yeah, we're definitely not ready for the dungeon levels. Those are kind of really hard. That's definitely the hardest levels I've ever done. I got interrupted by an ad there, but let me know down in the comments if you guys have any tips for that level or for any of the dungeon levels. I don't know what to think about that. If you guys have ever played this game before, I doubt like most of you have ever played this game before, because of course it's Battle Bunnies, okay? Nobody's played it. But let's go ahead and get into here now. We are on the desert. That's where we got to in the last video. We'll see if we can do it with a base at only 500 health because we lost that level. I kind of hate that about this game, that your base doesn't regen health between levels. You just kind of have to keep the same. What the heck? Why is there a frog? But anyways, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, the base actually doesn't regenerate health after levels. You keep the health that you had in the last level, and if it gets totally destroyed, you only get like 30% back. I don't know what the percentage is exactly, but it's a pretty darn low percentage, okay? You do not regen, which is very interesting. I do not like that about this game, but it's interesting at least, right? It's very interesting. Let's see if we can beat this owl. I honestly, okay, there we go. We did beat it. I was kind of scared about that. Actually, extremely scared about that. But we did kill it. There is another owl coming out now, though. I don't really have to worry too much about our front line. We actually killed that owl extremely fast. So yeah, we don't have to worry about our front line anymore, really, because we have so many seals up here. It's mainly just the owls that scare me, but we're even killing those pretty quickly. So yeah, that level was pretty easy. I don't know if there's going to be a boss here. I honestly thought the frogs were going to be the boss, but they're coming out pretty quickly and they're dying even quicker. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I don't think, okay, there is a cat there, but that cat died too. The battle cats just got destroyed by the battle bunnies. That must mean that this game is better, right? Okay, there is a gorilla. That should be the boss because it knocked us all back and it's already dead. Okay, that was probably the easiest boss I've ever fought. So yeah, one of the easiest levels I've ever done. I don't know if that's true, but it's what I'm thinking right now, okay? But honestly, I can't remember all the levels I've ever done. But anyways, we beat that level pretty easily. And there we go, some more XP and some more gold. Always fun. And now we are on to this next level, 2-5. And it looks like we actually have a poison guy in here, which is kind of scary. The poison guys are pretty creepy. We also have a crazed looking rat in here as well as the poison rat. And a normal rat, apparently. There's a normal rat right there too. We just got all the rats in the world in here. That's very interesting. Let's level up the base first. We do actually have a frog here. That is kind of terrifying, especially with our base this low on health. That is even scarier. But we're going to start spamming these normal bunnies along with the seals whenever we can. There's another seal right there. And we should be able to kill him. There we go. We killed that guy pretty easily. We do have a cat here as well. We are against the battle cats as always. And there we go. The battle cat is dead. And now just a bunch of frogs and a bunch of rats. So that is a lot of rats. Wow. But if you guys didn't know, rats usually come in groups. Okay. Rats are not usually alone in real life even. So yeah, that's cool to know if you guys didn't know that. And there we go. We killed another battle cat. Now we just need to get through all these defenses. The rats are quite tanky, so they are kind of hard to kill. But they do, of course, let us build up all of our units on them because they're tanky and they don't really do much damage to kill our units. So we should be able to build them up pretty easily. I'm going to send out a flamingo there because we got quite a bit of extra money, so we can send out a flamingo. That's always cool. I love me a flamingo. And now there should be a boss coming out here soon. I believe it's going to be the poison rat. This cat did kill one of my seals, unfortunately, but that's fine. Now we have a flamingo in here to help us out. And there should be a poison rat coming at us very soon. Let's send out another flamingo. They're pretty darn expensive, but they seem to do pretty well damage, at least. I don't think they die quick either. And I think we actually just killed a rat. I wasn't even paying attention. A poison rat, that is. But we do actually have the crazed rat now. Apparently, this is the boss. The poison rat was not the boss, but he died pretty quickly as well. So this base should be going down just as quickly as the last one. That was a pretty easy level too. Maybe it was because we sent out the flamingos. Maybe it's just because the seals are kind of OP because they tank so much damage and do a lot of damage as well. Or maybe the basic cats are just broken. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think is the reason. But yeah, this game is pretty easy so far. At least besides the dungeon. The dungeon was like impossible. That was really hard. We actually also had some levels in the last world that were pretty hard. But we're doing pretty good in this one so far. At least so far. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna go and up itself in difficulty. It does do that quite often, where you think you're doing really good, and then the game just sends out an enemy that just kills all of your guys super fast. I don't know if that'll happen, but just a warning, it might. There is a duck there. The ducks aren't really too scary for our seals. I think the seal should be able to kill them pretty easily. Let's go and get another seal out just in case this one dies. There we go. Now we have 2 out, and we killed the duck pretty easily there. Very cool. And now we can go and get a 3rd seal out, as well as spam some more of these normal guys. And the duck there, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. It died very, very quickly, especially since we have so many seals out now. We have about 4, I think, and these ducks should not be any problem for my 4 seals. They should not pose any threat. And now we should be able to make it up to the base. I honestly don't know what enemy is here. I cannot remember. I don't think I was even looking at the enemy. I just clicked play right away. We did lose a seal there, but another one is coming in to replace it, and we have another one to add on to it coming here in a minute. The boss should be coming out here in a very, very soon minute. I'm not sure when, but maybe when we get it down to 50% health. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure how this game works, to be honest. Oh, there's a boss right there. That is a gorilla, but he died very quickly. Okay, maybe that wasn't the boss. It didn't knock us back, so I don't think that was the boss, but the normal boss should be coming out here very soon, I think. Honestly, as you guys can probably tell, I got no clue. Okay, the boss is actually a gorilla. It's just a different gorilla, and it died just as fast. We do also have a crazed rat as well. That might have been the boss. I don't know. It came out at the same time, but that thing died just as fast. So yeah, there we go. We beat that level pretty quickly as well. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite unit is in this game. Mine is definitely the seal, at least the favorite unit I got so far. My least favorite, or the one I'm most scared of, is definitely Licky. Licky terrifies me. That unit is terrifying, okay? That thing is so scary. But let me know down in the comments what your favorite is and which one terrifies you the most, okay? Because there are quite a few really weird ones in here, like Big Eyes too. There's one just named Big Eyes. I don't know what to think about that either. But honestly, I think Licky is a little more scary. But go and subscribe for more videos videos like this and see me get some more terrifying units, okay? And let me know down in the comments what you guys suggest I do for the dungeon. Even if you don't know anything about this game, it'll probably be helpful. I don't know, because I know just as much as you guys, okay? There's 40,000 XP. That's awesome. Okay, maybe that'll go to Licky. Should we just dump it into Licky? Sure, why not? Because it has color, okay? It looks cool because it has color. I only have like one other unit in here that has color. So Licky, even though just his tongue is colorful, we need to get him to level 10 so we can use him because he has color, okay? How much does he cost? Oh, he costs 250. That's not that bad, honestly. How much does this seal cost again? He costs 150. Okay, so it is actually quite a bit. 250 is quite a bit. But he seems pretty good, okay? Let's go and get Licky and then we can try him out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And goodbye. Let me know what you think of Licky.